And we're in a huge battle. Huge battle with lots of mantas. They really need to turn down the manta spawn. Alright, welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. So, I think it's about time to get out of this frigid weather and say goodbye to Cake Space and head on out back towards home. As you can see on the map that has part of my outfit going through it. That's better. We're heading down the western side of the map, and our base is in the southwestern corner. So, it shouldn't take us more than a few more minutes to get back home. Of course, we'll probably stop along the way on some of the more interesting sites on the way on the western shore. That's not what I wanted. Actually, yes, give me one. Lag. Nom 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 nom. Alright. Let's head on out. And as night approaches, we are nearing the site where Emog had his base in the first few episodes of my ARK videos. Now, for those of you who don't know, Emog was a character on a very underpopulated, unofficial server. I was the only one on all day, every day. So, but his base was built right there. And I figure we'll take a look at it. See what's going on in this area. And of course there's a turtle on the shore there. And it looks like somebody's built a water pen right there, right nearby, which would make this a less ideal spot for a base because of large numbers of water dinos creating lag, but just a little reminiscing. And it is super dark. Oh, that's a little too light. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's just come up here and take a look. In fact, I believe the house was right where the Mazion galley is. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same, doesn't it? Except for the giant Bronto. And somebody's built something up there. Let's go take a look and see what that is. I've always liked this spot when building an ARK because it's such an idyllic scenery. You've got trees, and it's just perfect for a home away from home. However, unfortunately, it seems quite populated here. Hey, look, it's EK. Oh, this is Edison Keys' base, or one of them. He built this, apparently. Interesting. Edison Keys is a... Hey, look. There he is. He is a Mazionite who often plays other games with Mazion on things such as Golf with Friends, which if I could get anyone to play with, I would have at least one episode switching it up and playing golf with friends. But I guess for now, I'll continue playing ARK. Die, Dodo! Ha 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 ha! Well, hello there. We have found ourselves a Lystrosaurus. This is a creature newly added to the ARK. It's tamed by rare flowers, and if I had any, I would go ahead and tame this guy up because it only takes like 2. But unfortunately, I do not have any, and they are found way over in the swamps. So I'm just going to let this guy wander around, and Larry, what are you doing way out there? Did you just decide to fall out of the boat again? I'll tell you, sometimes this Dimorphodon is such a pain. Come on, Larry. Back on the boat with you. And there is a turtle stuck under the Mazion galley. Well, that's unfortunate for him. Alright, well, I think we're going to head on out. And I might come back and tame that Lystrosaurus. Actually, hold on. I'm going to build a dock here. Because why not? I mean, it's a nice spot. Okay, I can go through the water pen. Nice. It's a nice spot partway up this side, and it's an idyllic place to build a dock. Alright, so I'll be back once I get that dock built up. Alright, so my metal hatchet broke in the middle of gathering wood. As you can see out there, I've got a little bit of the dock started, but I've got a long way to go, and I can't do that without a metal hatchet. Now, I don't have enough metal ingots on the boat to repair the hatchet, but I do have some raw metal. In fact, I've got 41 raw metal. So what I'm going to do, I'm gathering up stone, which there is an abundance of on this shore, to build a refining forge. And I'm going to craft a refining forge on the Mazion galley so that I can cook up some metal ingots. Alright, so now we've got the metal ingots cooking up. I'm using spark powder to light the fire. I only need 1 more metal ingot to actually repair the axe. And there we go. Metal ingot. And then it needs... what else does it need? 1 wood. Alright, there we are. Repair. Haha. And now I can continue building on the dock. Alright. We got ourselves a dock. I built it a little bit close to the water pen, but since our boat can just go right over the edge of the water pen anyway, it doesn't matter that much. So this is going to be one of the bridges or docks where I have to build the ramp off of the Mazion galley, but that's alright. So now that we've got that built, we can use it if we decide to tame any animals up and bring them onto the Mazion galley. So let's get rid of this catwalk and head on back to our base. And right about now, we're going right past the cove where I have the shipyard. So our base shouldn't be too much further out. Because there's the pillar right next to our base. So we've made an entire loop around the island. Not bad for the maiden voyage of the Mazion galley. So, as we head on back to base, I just wanted to talk about my plans for the rest of the episode. I think I'm going to figure out what I want to do for the next episodes. I know I want to build a dock so that the Mazion galley has a dock on the raft base, which will take several rafts to do. But I think it'll take 2 or 3. But I think it'll be worth it to have a dock that the Mazion galley can dock at without having to swim back and forth between it and the base. Other than that, first, before I do that, I'm going to need to get Norma a saddle, which I'm not sure how much stuff I need to finish building a saddle for Norma. But I think I'll take a look at that and get that done today. And we're at the edge of the map. Let's head inward a bit. By a bit, I mean a lot. And by a lot, I mean like almost straight inward now. Actually, it's more like that way. Something like that. Alright, well, when we get back to the base, I'll take a look and see what it will take to build Norma a saddle. And here we are, pulling up to our home. It's nice to be home. Not have to worry about what's going on over here and figuring things out. First thing I notice, of course, is Norma is not on any of our rafts. She's out floating in the middle of the water. And there's a battle as soon as I get home. Oh, goody. Alright, let's see what's going on here. See if I can help any. No, Seatooth doesn't need any help. Good job, Seatooth. How you holding up? You got a lot of fish meat on you. So, apparently, they changed the meat that all fish give, including megalodons, to raw fish meat. And occasionally, very occasionally, raw prime fish meat. So, that's a thing now. They did that when they introduced the latest update that included the saber-toothed salmon, which is a good source of raw prime fish meat. Now, animals, I believe, treat fish meat about the same as regular meat, so raw meat and raw fish meat are about the same, and prime meat and prime fish meat are about the same. But humans, when they eat fish meat, only get like 5, maybe 10. Why are you? Oh, you're on attack target. I want you on passive. Come here, Norma. We're gonna get you a saddle. All right, you wait right there. Okay, so saddle, Castoroides saddle, hide, fiber, metal ingots. Metal ingots is what I'm going to need the most of, and cementing paste. So metal ingots and cementing paste are going to be the hardest thing to get. And now that the Mazion galley is done with its Mazion for now, I'll be transferring the stuff from its smithy back to the smithy ship. Maybe not all at once. To make the Castoroides saddle, what I'm going to need, now that I've got everything transferred from the Mazion galley over here, I just need metal ingots and cementing paste. And I've got 6 cementing paste, so I'm going to have to find a way to get more cementing paste. Since I don't have a frog, the best bet is to find a bunch of keratin and chitin and stones. So I'm going to go up to the volcano and gather some metal. And then I am going to figure out where I'm going to get my keratin and / chitin and stone from. And then I will be back. All right, and I'm back. So I got all the metal that I needed from the mountain up there. And I decided that I am going to see if I can gather some of the aquatic chitin from Dunkleosteus and Eurypterids and things like that didn't used to be in the game. So I'm going to go around and see what I can collect. All right, this is not good. I have mantas all over. I'm dying and hopefully... Well, I'm near the base. I'm like right there. So at least I'll be able to find myself once the fog clears. And yeah, because there was a lot of mantas, and between the mantas and a megalodon, I'm worried about Seatooth. I think that's him over there, but that could just be a megalodon that I'm going to have to run from. But it's swimming in weird... Oh, no. That's definitely a megalodon I'm going to have to run from. Lag is going to kill me. Is that another shark I have to run from? That is another shark I have to run from. Where is Seatooth? Because I know I was like right near the... I'm going to die again. If the sharks don't kill me, the mantas will. Yep, I'm dying. Okay, well, I'm going to see if I can recover my stuff, and anything of import was actually just on Seatooth. So as long as he survives, it'll be okay. But he was in a swarm of mantas. Not that I don't think he could take mantas. Sorry. Not that I don't think he could take mantas, but there was a lot of mantas. Oh, look! Mantas! I hate mantas. I think I'm going to have to increase my oxygen to like 1,000 now. Just so I can escape from mantas. I mean, just look at this. I can't outswim the mantas. Alright, I found Seatooth, and all my animals decided to follow me while I was looking. Now, I don't see my body lying around, so it probably got eaten. So my pack will have gone all the way down to the bottom. Oh, I need to go up and get some air before I drowned, and then I'll go down and see if I can find my pack. Alright, so I'm gonna go down, straight down to the bottom, and see if I can recover my pack, and then when I get back to the base, I'll be back with you. Well, I looked for my body for a while, and even the corpse finder mod that was added on here couldn't find my body. So I'm just going to gather some of the many clothings that we have. And unfortunately I don't have any hats. I'm going to have to craft up a hat. And boots and gloves. But I've got pants and shirt, and I've got the dyes right over here. I don't have a whole lot of them left, but that should be enough to color at least one more suit. So I got about almost 500 chitin from Dunkleosteus, and I didn't see any Europterids, but I did see a lot of the little crustacean things. What do you call them? So I'm going to craft up some armor, and once I get everything crafted up, I don't have enough stone to craft it all of the stuff that I want. But I'll go gather more stone, and then I should have enough to craft up all the cementing paste that I need to make the saddle for Norma. And then Norma will be awesome again. So I'm going to go gather some stone, and I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. Norma and I went out and gathered some stone. Alright, stay there, Norma. Alright, so we've got a lot of stone. That's too much. Here, have some back. Still too much? Here, have some more. Alright. So, I'm going to come over here, put some of it in here, and the rest of it in here. Take out some of the chitin from here, and put it into here and see how much we can make. I might need more chitin. Or stone. But I've got more stone right here. Let's see. Is it stone I need? Yeah, stone. Alright, and I can make 18 more of that. And 12 more of that. I think I might actually need even more stone. Because I should have been good on keratin, because I had over 400. I had almost 500, and I only needed 480. I might actually be slightly short. But we'll see once all this stuff gets crafted up. So, the reason that the corpse finder didn't find my corpse, I gather, was I'm going to need you to back up, and that's why I have this. The reason that the corpse finder didn't find my corpse, from what I gather, is the fact that it only finds the most recent corpse. And I died after... Can I get over, please? Thank you. I died after I died. So the second and third times that I died, the corpse, I was actually not... there was nothing on it. So the corpse finder didn't look for those, but they were the most recent ones, so those are the only ones that it tried to find. So it kept pointing towards the center of the map because there was no other corpse. So... What? You getting in a fight with mantas? Any more mantas want to have any? No? I didn't think so. Can't handle the sea tooth. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be back when all that stuff is cooked up and we're ready to make that saddle for Norma. Alright, so I didn't have quite enough stone to finish off the cementing paste. I only need 27 more cementing paste, which means I'm going to need a little bit more chitin. Because it requires 4 chitin per... Whoa, there was the server lag. So I'm going to head back to shore, see if I can get some chitin from trilobites and the like. And I'm going to get a little bit more stone so that I can finish that off. But I was also going around feeding my animals, and I thought, it's about time. I've got enough animals now that feeding them each by hand is going to be a pain. So I figured I would add a feeding trough. And I found out that I don't have the engram, or realized that I don't have the engram learned for it. So I'm going to go ahead and learn the feeding trough right now. And I'm going to find a place to put the feeding trough where it doesn't get in the way. And I will place it, and I'll show you where that is when I come back after I get the stone and chitin. So I'm going to head on out with Night Flight, and I will be back. Okay, so I came out over here and got this drop that was falling, and inside of it is a ramshackle cloth hat blueprint. And you know how fond I am of my cloth hats, so I'm going to take that blueprint. The rest of the stuff I've got plenty of, so I'm not going to... Interesting. They're portals you teleport. Okay, they recently added the boss arenas. So with the boss arenas, you actually can teleport to the boss arenas with any of the supply drops, as well as the things up in the towers, I believe. Well, up and down in the bottom of. So, yeah, that's a thing. But I'm going to keep on gathering stone and find a little bit of keratin or chitin. I'll probably kill a couple of turtles to get the keratin. And then I will be back once I can finish up that saddle. So I was flying around here, and it looks like the dock that I had built right over here has been taken down or destroyed by something. I'm not sure which. So that's unfortunate. But it's not like we really need it anymore, because it was only to set up the Mazventure galley for our first Mazventure. From now on, I'll be able to do it from the various other docks that I have around the area. So I've gathered up quite a bit of stone. I'm going to see how much cementing paste I can make with this stone. I might have to gather just a smidge more keratin or chitin, and then I should be good to build the saddle. Alright, so I've got the cementing paste cooking up in here. That should be enough for me to finish the Castorides saddle. Now, the next thing that I wanted to build was the feeding trough. And to do that, I need wood, thatch fiber, and raw metal. Now, I've got all of these items. I've got the raw metal in here. That's 8 raw metal. And then wood, thatch, and fiber I've got in here in aplenty. I need 20 more wood. There we go. And we can build the feeding trough. Now, what I want to do for this feeding trough is I want to put a place where it will be out of the way but easily accessible. Now, the main way that I go and get food, specifically meat, is with Sea Tooth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to place a ceiling right here, and then place the feeding trough. Come on, game. Right in here. Oh, I want to place it. Underwater building is so difficult, even if it's just placing a food trough. Alright, game. I'm trying to get it centered. Right there. That's good enough. So, now I can just come over after going out with Sea Tooth. Just come over to here. Whoa! Megalodons and mantas. Food just comes to me. I don't actually have to go out half the time. Alright, so Whoa, another manta. Whoa. Get in, Sea Tooth. Oh no. Well, at least I was right there. Now I'll just have to swim straight down. Don't you love that they added mantas to this game? Again, I could not find my body underwater. But fortunately, anything that is valuable, I have become routine on taking off before going in. So all I really lost was my clothing, which I easily replaced. Again, unfortunately, I ran out of red dye, so I could only dye up the hat. But I do have enough cementing paste now that I should be able to make the Castoroides saddle. Hooray! That is a lot of stuff. And I could make another one if I wanted. I just, you know, need more cementing paste. Not that I really want to make another saddle. So I'm going to go ahead and take this saddle and I'm going to put it on Norma. And we're going to go back to the land and get some more dye. I thought I had lost Norma for a moment. We're going to get some more berries and make some more dye. And then I believe that'll be it for the episode. So we'll be back. And we're in a huge battle. Huge battle with lots of mantas. They really need to turn down the manta spawn rates because, I mean, just look at this. This is ridiculous. Fortunately, Sea Tooth was following me and I didn't have to fight them all just on Norma. But anyway, I'm going to continue on yeah, All be back. Alright everybody, well the sun is setting and it's about to be night here on the Ark, and I believe that's going to be it for the episode. I've got my uniform dyed back up the correct colors. Next time I believe we will start working on the dock for the Mazventure Galley, and in order to do so we'll need more rafts. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more ARK Survival Evolved, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and y'all have a good day now.